Hello everybody. I have well and truly fallen off the bandwagon, haven't I, with YouTube. Anyway, I'm back on it now. If you want to see what I've been up to, then please keep on watching. Hi everyone. I know it's been forever. Let me get comfy. Yes, life has been a little bit stressful. I don't know where to start really. I think let's start with my haircut. I think what made me feel better was I've actually had my hair cut. I had it cut last week, had it all chopped off, had it coloured, which is really nice. It's made me feel like a new person. And massive thanks to Nutri, who have sent me this to try, and it is a hair mask. It's so easy to use and it's made my hair feel really, really lovely. So if you ever have your hair coloured, like I get bleach and a toner put on my hair, and a colour, bleach really dries your hair out, and this has worked wonders on my hair. So thank you to the guys at Nutri for sending this to me. So you put it on dry hair, make sure you've got clean hair, so you can always wash your hair first, dry it, put it on, leave it on for 40 minutes, totally cover your hair in it, obviously. Leave it on 40 minutes, then partially wash it out. Don't wash all of it out, just leave a little bit of it in, dry, straighten, and it leaves you with the most amazing soft hair. And it also smells like bubblegum. Honestly, it smells like bubblegum. It is lush. I'll leave the link below for where you can get some. They do different types for different hairs, but this one's anti-frizz, hydrating and reconstruction. I'll let you have a little look. It is really lovely. So yeah, go and check them out, and thank you for sending this to me. It's much appreciated. Yeah, so I have just been really stressed, run down. My mental health was like massively suffering. As you know, I'm like really open about my mental health. My anxiety has been terrible. So that's why I haven't really recorded any YouTube videos. We've had, again, a really stressful time at work. Mental health, in fact, the whole NHS is just on its knees. We're hemorrhaging staff. It's awful. It's really stressful for the people that are stupidly left behind. I did get another job with a private mental health provider, but I turned it down because I didn't feel comfortable working in this position for the mental health provider, the private mental health provider. So and it was more money, but then it didn't work out to be more money because it was more night shifts, and you didn't, in the NHS you get unsociable hours for night shifts, you didn't get any unsociable hours for this private mental health provider. So I turned it down. I didn't really want to leave. I love my job. I just don't like the way that we're being treated at the moment, but it's like that in the whole of the NHS. I'm doing 3 people's jobs for 1 person's pay a lot of the time. It's stressful. Obviously I work in a really high risk job with the sort of people that I look after, and COVID, sickness, burnout has just been an absolute nightmare. But what really did touch my heart and made me think, do you know what, I absolutely do love my job, is one of our service users is being discharged really soon, and he was really seriously poorly, really unwell when he came to us, and I've just seen him like get well, grow, and he's just ready for the outside world. He's the sweetest kid ever. He's 25, absolutely lovely, polite, always says thank you for everything that you do to him. And he said to me that he wanted to give me something special as a thank you, and I said I don't need anything, you know, I'm just doing my job. And he was like, you're like the mum of the ward, you really look after all of us and you've made such a difference. And I was like nearly crying. Anyway, so he gave me something that he'd made in his art therapy. So he's given me these 2 bowls, which I think I literally cried when he gave them to me. He made these obviously in art therapy when he's not feeling that great, not that well, and he said that he wanted to, he was so proud of them as well, and he wanted me to have them so I could remember him by something special. and I was like blubbing. So yeah, he's given me these 2 bowls that he made. He made them on telling me that he made them on the potter's wheel, which is just so lovely. So yeah, I literally sobbed. And I was like, this has made all the bad days worth it. But I will treasure these forever, and they're going to live in here in Delilah. Yeah, and I'm just going to fill them with lots of loveliness. So thank you. Not that you're probably going to watch this, but thank you. You're a pleasure to nurse. You're a pleasure to be around, and I'm so proud of you. Anyway, other news. I've been crocheting. I actually crocheted, people. So I've made these mittens, pattern from my head. I am going to write up and do a video tutorial for these, hopefully by the end of the week. I start my night shifts tonight. I've got 3 nights and then I've got some time off. So hopefully by the end of the weekend, I'm going to cough, sorry. I will have these written up. Oh my god, I don't know what's wrong with me. Written up and a tutorial for them. They're really, really easy to make. They literally took 1 skein, ball, whatever you want to say, of, it's the Poundland yarn, and I can't remember if the Poundland yarn is 3 for 2 or 3 for £1. I think it might be 3 for 2. So they take 1 ball each. They're so easy to make. You can whip them up in an afternoon. They make the perfect Christmas present. I just thought I really fancied some mittens for the winter when I stand outside freezing cold in work doing the garden breaks. And yes, I might even put a string on them. I might even put a string on them. But they're really simple. They're suitable for beginners. They use a herringbone stitch, but don't worry, I will do a tutorial for the herringbone stitch. It is so easy to do. Obviously they've got cuffs on them that you just double over. Yeah, you could easily whip these up in an afternoon. If you've got like, I mean, I've got some Karen Simply Soft left over here. This would make loads of them. So yeah, they'd be really good for Christmas presents. So hopefully by the end of the weekend, we will have a tutorial for them. Fingers crossed. So I'm finished nights Thursday morning, and then I have 6 days off, which is crazy. It's not annual leave. But I'm giving up one of my days off. I think it's because I've worked enough hours that they can give, I'm over my hours, if you know what I mean. But I'm giving my day up on Sunday off to take one of my service users to his parents, because that's how nice I am. So hopefully by the end of the weekend, Monday, we will have a tutorial for these bad boys. I also have been really into my Cricut lately, so I will stick a picture of, if you don't know what Cricut is, it's like a machine that cuts vinyl, etc. So I had a Cricut Explore Air 2, and then I bought the Cricut Joy, which is the smaller one. I'm addicted to it. I've been making loads of bottles for people at work, like personalised bottles. Loads of people have been asking me to do stuff for them, so that's another little thing that I've been doing. They are so much fun, but it just makes you want to label absolutely everything. And now that Joann's ships to the UK, I put in an order for loads of Cricut stuff because their stuff is so much cheaper. And I think what Joann's do, if you want to order from Joann's, oh my god, I don't know what's wrong with me because I've just eaten some toast. They split your order. So I had quite a big order. Mine was like 160 quid, which I know is crazy, but Megan ordered some stuff, Happy Planner stickers. There was loads in there. They split your order into smaller lots, so I didn't pay customs on it, and I think that's what they're doing to a lot of people, because I know Amy, you absolutely made me howl this morning with your voice message. I know you're having a bad day, love, but honestly it was hilarious. So Amy said that she's had emails to say that it's in different boxes, so they will split it, and I think that avoids the custom charge. The other thing also, when I had mine delivered, a lot of the boxes came on, although there is in individual boxes, it came on the same day. yeah, so top tip. So I do need to put another Joanne's order in, unfortunately, because Megan wants me to make her an ugly cardigan. So I'm going to order a load of Karen Simply Soft because it is so much cheaper. And of course I have to spend over £112.95 because then I get free shipping. It's such a random amount, £112.95. I don't know whether it's because it's converted from dollars into pounds. I don't know. The other thing that I've been really into lately is reading. So if you want some book recommendations, I'm your girl. I've just finished Mexican Gothic by Sylvia, I think it's Sylvia Moreno Garcia. And I've seen this book, I'll put it here, or here, on YouTube, so BookTube, quite a lot. Didn't really like it. But I've ordered another 2 of her books from the library. But yeah, I don't get what all the hype is about. The other book that I have read is Strange the Dreamer by Laini Taylor, which I will also pop here or here. I am currently reading the sequel, which is called Muse of Nightmares. So they are fantasy. I'm not a massive fantasy person. I just don't get it. But Strange the Dreamer reached into my soul and ripped my heart out. It was so good. So if you want like a light fantasy, definitely recommend that. And this is a sequel. I had to get it. This is a library book. I order all my books from the library now. Muse of Nightmares. And I've heard on a grapevine that Netflix have bought the rights to Strange the Dreamer and Muse of Nightmares. It is amazing. I didn't cry at A Little Life, the book that everyone was like, this tore my heart out. And I thought I didn't have a soul anymore, but when I read Strange the Dreamer, it actually made me cry, the end of it. So if you want a really easy fantasy read that's not high fantasy whatsoever, then Strange the Dreamer, and this is a sequel. And I only started this on Saturday and I'm 327 pages in to a 500 and something page book. So that's the book you need to read, Strange the Dreamer and this one. I also am listening to, oh my god, what's it called? The Bone Season by Samantha Shannon. I ordered it from the library, but I'm listening to the audiobook as well, and it is so good. I've also got Priory of the Orange Tree. I didn't realise it was so big. It's like nearly 800 pages. So that's going to take me a while to get through. And that is also a fantasy, but people have raved about it. So I'm just going to give it a go. I mean, this kind of weather, it's been absolutely awful in the UK. It's been bucketing it down. I'm quite happy to go to bed at 8 o'clock at night, put on my electric blanket and read. Yeah, so that is all I have been up to. Nothing very exciting. It's a bit of a yabbering on video, apologies. But yeah, I will get these written up for the end of the weekend, start of next week, and we can make some mittens together, and you can make them for Christmas presents, because I would love to get mittens for Christmas presents. Anyway, that is it. Thank you all for watching. If you made it this far, well done. And I will see you all soon. Take care and happy crocheting. Bye.